Okay. Okay. What do we got here? Man's ex goes on cyber stalking rampage after a breakup. Say part one. So there's another part. Oh my god. So Joe Good's ex fiance. Oh, okay. They got to fiance's part. Hacked into his personal emails, got him fired from his job. Oh shit! I thought you loved him, man. I thought you loved him. Why would you go that crazy? Why would you go that crazy? I can't stand people that falsely claim that they've been physically, emotionally, and sexually abused. It's hard enough to persecute some of these things, let alone when someone makes false claim. Disgusting. She isn't lying though. It is hard to like. Yes, I mean, if the person is rich and famous and you try to like go after them, they could use their rich and famous power to crack down on you, and you just not do anything, you know. But damn, this is really interesting. I like reading these comments, man. As you get older, you have to develop a specific skill. Spotting a psycho. LOL. She was sentenced to 9 years in prison, 2 years of house arrest, and after her release, 20 years of probation. Oh, so that person has researched the story. Okay. She should be sent to jail for all the time that he been spent if the crimes were true. Oh, this is so hateful. This woman is toxic. Imagine what she would have done had he gone through with the marriage. Ooh, lol, yeah. We won't go any lower, but Tommy would. Ooh. I hope karma works wonders on this monstrosity of a woman. It pays to be single. Oh my god, there are more red flags than in the Chinese military parade, that's for sure. We won't go any lower, but Tanya will. Okay, let's watch it.
We've all heard the song "Breaking Up is Hard to Do," but next tonight here, when it turns into a true nightmare. Authorities say a woman willing to lie to do anything, and we mean anything, to destroy her ex. What did she send his co-workers? They had never seen him quite like this before. Here again, Matt Gutman.
While coaching his son's football team, Joe Good was bowled over, not by the play, but by the pretty blonde on the sideline.
Ooh, that's her? Oh my god.
Tawny Blazejowski.
Her son was on the same team as my son. Then we started, dating after when I got divorced.
Man, I won't lie, I did that too though.
Joe and Tawny could have been a modern-day Brady Bunch. Tawny is mom to 4. Joe is the father of 2, each with a divorce under their belt. And together, they found passion.
She was a lot of fun. She was a great change from marriage.
Life with her was pretty good.
She was awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
And what the smiles on boozy Caribbean cruises tell in pictures, Tawny's love letters.
I did that too though, I'm not gonna lie.
She's very passionate and enthusiastic in everything she does.
Were you ever in love with her?
Yeah, I was in love with her.
Their love blossoms
love
here
with her.
along the shores of
crazy?
sunny St. Augustine, Florida. Life, for a time at least, is heavenly. Joe lives here on Paradise Pond Road, managing insurance claims for a national company. Tawny tucked away in this nearby cozy cul-de-sac. And after 2 years of dating, Joe proposes. Here's the ring, and here's Tawny's excited Facebook post. But when Joe drags his feet on setting a date, Tawny drags him under.
Whoa.
Did you ever get any indication that there might have been something a little bit off with her?
Really? Who the hell does that? Who the hell thinks like, this person I'm about to marry, is there something off about this random person, this person I love? Of course no one's gonna think that. Come on, bro. Catch up.
There were red flags. She would get upset about things.
Didn't go away.
Almost everybody.
No, they kept on, and the time frame between when she get mad got shorter and shorter. And it escalated to where finally she asked me, do you want me to just go ahead and cancel the vacation I got planned for you? And I said, yeah, sure, I'm done. I'm tired of this crap.
The engagement is now very off.
So you called her bluff.
I said, yeah, cancel it. Immediately the phone rang, And she was, are you sure this is what you want? Because I got everything lined up that I'm going to ruin you.
Ooh. I got everything lined up and I am going to ruin you. Look at his face. But I'm asleep.
And I'm like, what? About a half hour after that conversation, I get a text message on my phone that my Yahoo password had been changed.
Wait, how do you get that on your phone? That's even, like, if I change password, I've never gotten any message from my phone. That's interesting. Okay.
The bond that almost led to marriage breaks in the time it takes to send an email. Tawny scorned hacks Joe's personal email
Oh, so she's good with computers? Oh my god, she's my type of woman.
account, and an epic cyber stalking campaign begins. First campaign stop, Joe's employer.
That night, I just went to bed, got up the next morning real early, went into work.
Oh, why would you say that?
Opened up my work email, and there's 14 emails that I was CC'd on that were sent to the CEOs of the company.
Saying what?
Pornographic pictures.
Not just any pornographic pictures.
When she said she's ready, she wasn't joking, bro.
One of them features Joe in, well, happier times. We won't go any lower, but Tawny would.
So that's the joke. So that's what everyone's talking about. That's what that person said. We won't go any lower, but Tawny would. Of course she's good, man. We gotta make him happy, right? But Tawny would. Oh my god. So she sent it to the boss? Damn. Like, who the fuck doesn't, like, take a chill pill, man? And who the hell doesn't take a chill pill when doing that? That's crazy.
She FedExes these packages to all of the members of his company's board. Inside,
Wait, what? She FedEx?
sex toys and condoms.
Okay, so I don't know. Sending sex things to your workers is obviously bad, but it's sounding like something that it sounds like something like if someone said goes on a rampage after a breakup, it sounds like, oh, she was fucking like destroying everything, stealing, killing, going crazy. And if she was gonna send something to the boss, she would send like fingers or something just to make him go to prison or something. What, sex toys? Sex toys.
As if your colleague seeing you naked isn't the stuff of nightmares. Surprise! The torment really begins
Oh shit, she was ready.
with a polite knock on the door at 2 a.m.
She
The
was
night
ready.
of October 19th, things changed.
What happened that night?
1:30, opened up the door, and there's a
1:30.
police officer. Yeah, and he goes, Mr. Good, yeah,
Have you
we'll step
killed
on out
someone
here.
yet?
So you want to tell me what happened? You and your girlfriend have a little altercation tonight? I was like, what are you talking about? I've been here all night long.
Yeah, this in his girlfriend
In the middle of the night, Tawny drives to the sheriff's office. The pictures of her bloodied face
Whoa!
show what she
She really did think about it, man. She beat herself up just for that? No way, she's fucking insane.
told cops that night. Joe beat her.
Do you think she had it in her to whack herself in the face?
Oh, yeah. Slammed the
yeah.
door on her face.
She was able to exploit these systems that are there to actually protect us, systems that we have faith in.
I ended up going to jail that night. Because here's the thing. If a girl says a guy hit her, most people think, wow, the guy hit her. They don't think the girl's lying.
Despite Joe's alibi, a judge slaps him with a protection order, which Tawny then uses to get Joe arrested a second time.
Whoa, you had problems before? She really wanted to F this guy up, bro. She really wanted to F him up. Like, damn. That's so much. Why would... Oh my god. Why... What? She really thought about this, man. She really thought about it. She thought through about it. Man. She's like... They should make like a show on this woman. It's gonna be fucking interesting. It's gonna be so good. They should make a show all this. This is gonna be so good. Like, really? She really thought about this. What a thought. No, what a brain.
She tells cops that Joe is making harassing calls, threatening her life. How does she pull this off? Well, she's become an expert in spoofing, a cyber stalking trick that makes it seem as if Joe is calling Tawny, even when he's not.
So she's now calling the police saying that I'm calling her breaking the injunction violation.
Then Tawny spoofs again, making it appear as if Joe...
I know she's a bad person, right? But all these things that I'm hearing, it's just so good. It's so diabolical. It's smart. Like some exes, right? Some exes, all they want to do is like, if they're too in love with you, men or women, all they want to do is like kill you and say, I don't want anyone to have you, you know? But all she's doing is so like smart. It's so brilliant. It's so like amazing. I think I'm in love with this woman. I mean, yeah, she's crazy, but damn, come on. You cannot deny how amazing it is to like, you can't deny how amazing it is when you're hearing like this woman is like, when you're hearing this woman is like doing all this, calling herself, beating herself up to put him in prison, knowing that he already had charges, that it's going to affect his new charges, his next charges. No. She's brilliant.
Joe's threatening her from his work number. And this time she says she's got the voicemails to prove it. Listen.
I still have a gun. I know where you are, and I'm coming for you.
This woman is brilliant. I still have a gun. I'm coming for you. He never said that, but she kind of did it in a way where... No. She's brilliant and scary. This is amazing. She's a narcissist, not a sociopath. He got lucky. She sounds like Satan. Oh, they said a voice was heard. He should have stayed single for at least 5 years. He got into another relationship too soon. I mean, that doesn't really solve anything. Like this. Well, that doesn't really solve anything. This guy is thinking of 2 days ago. This stuff was 2014. This guy is thinking of like all these Twitter or Instagram relationships where like people are giving advice and saying this is how you should do it and this is what you should do. You should not date like quickly. You should stay single. Like, even if you stay single and meets her after 5 years, that does not stop it. There's just no way you're gonna stop something like that from happening. There's just no way. There's clearly that was clearly the problem. Good job. No, but there's just no way that's gonna solve anything. Being single, then now starting to date, like, it just doesn't work like that. You're not gonna you're gonna stay single. That means, this woman that you're gonna meet, since you have 5 years of single, this next woman you're gonna meet is just gonna be amazing and she's not gonna be crazy when you start fighting. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Like,
we now know it's probably Tawny digitally manipulating her voice. But back then, cops hadn't caught on yet, and they arrest Joe for a third time. By now, his employer has had it. They fire Joe. During all of this, Joe takes a little vacation with his new girlfriend, Mariella Murphy.
that was quick.
One wonders why he'd ever return, but when he does...
There's the airport security asking, "You Mr. Good?" "Yes, sir. Step over here with me." They'd got a tip that I was smuggling drugs in from D.C.
She's amazing. Smuggling drugs from D.C. Damn, she really went at them, man. She really went at this guy. This guy really pissed her off for her to do this. This is just so much.
Found nothing, of course.
Found nothing. I said there's aspirin in there, but that's the strongest you're going to get. Somehow she found out that I was going to D.C.
As if all of this isn't frightening enough, Tawny is about to tighten the screws, entering even more dangerous and demented territory. Listen to this. It's Tawny calling a Florida abuse hotline.
There was allegations of him having sex with his daughter, and he's provided all of his children with alcohol.
But Tawny's just getting warmed up.
He himself gets drunk. I think he is having sex with these young teenage girls.
Whoa, these allegations. You know what she did there? She couldn't prove it. She couldn't prove it. So what she did was say things like allegations, where it would at least do more to hurt this man. Whoa. At least do more to hurt this man. That's just crazy. She is brilliant, but yet so evil. And there's not another part. Like, I'm not gonna watch this other part though. On the video. The video just get too long. Wow.
Because
Take it
he
away,
tends
man.
to do child pornography.
Did that ever happen?
No. God,
But still, investigators don't believe Joe. After all, he's been arrested
What's it
3
doing? So
times.
easy.
Growing bolder, Tawny now makes it dangerous to just know Joe. Finding fresh meat in Joe's colleague at work, Jenny Rober, and, weirdly, Joe's new girlfriend's landlord,
Fresh
Doug
meat.
Duggan.
She did a Crime Stoppers tip to me, accusing me of allegations against my kids.
Making pornography with your children?
Yes.
So she accused you of being the most horrible type of pedophile.
The things that are on there, I can't even repeat. They're so horrible.
It's hard to imagine Tawny stooping any lower, but she has, now involving the children of relative strangers. As for Mr. Duggan, Joe's girlfriend's landlord, he also gets an anonymous threat, this time through the U.S. Postal Service. We now know it's another special delivery from Tawny Blazejowski.
Damn, crazy girlfriend stories are lit. Just to know what people... This is like a movie, man. This is like a movie. Prison Break type of smartness. It's like... Damn. That guy must have really done something to really get her over the edge where she has to do all this convoluted stuff. Like, this is crazy.
Threatening to burn his house down.
Whoa!
Burn it down.
Yeah. I spent a couple of sleepless nights wondering if the house was going to burn this night.
Whoa, burn it down. How wild is this girl, bro? What the? I'm out, man. I'm out. That was so scary. Oh